Hello, all you imps, pixies, and other fine fey folk. It's me, Michelle, the Hobby Hobbit. This is a channel where we play with different kinds of artsy crafty things, but we're master of none. To those of you who've just wandered across my channel, I would sincerely love it if you would give me a like and a subscribe. It helps my baby channel grow. To those of you who have subscribed and have come back, hi. How are you? How you doing? Welcome back. Right, in my description box, I got a lot of links, product I like, channels to inspire, channels to support. My Scrap Cabin Shop, this is Erin. She has graciously gifted us with a code of Hobbit10 for her shop. Do note, if she has a higher discount in place, use that one instead. These are two other Etsy shops that I really like. Just putting those out there. My thought today was, what can you do with just some craft paper? This is a bunch of paper that I used to get when I worked in my local branch, because the guy who did all of the incoming deliveries would save these pages for me, and I would straighten them out, put them together, and turn them into stuff to bring home. Yeah. So my thought was, what can you do with one sheet? Let's find out. First and foremost, I have a bunch of cards that I've had that come in. Like, these were sticker kits that the lovely Miss Melissa Sue gifted me. I think we're going to wrap one and collage one, so that's going to be part of what we can do with these. We're going to turn it into a collage, or not a collage, but we're going to turn it into a journal card. So that's going to be the first thing right off the bat. And then coinciding with that is going to be a tag, of course. So that's two things that you can do with it right away. So let's just get this here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm still fighting COVID. I've been taking Paxlovid all week. And for those of you who do not know, it's an antiviral that you take to help you get over the COVID infection faster. It leaves the nastiest bile taste in your mouth, you guys. Seriously. I got some Sprite Zero in this cup, and about every 30 seconds or so, 45 seconds, I have to get back into that cup and get another swallow of it, because this is truly horrific. But on the opposite side of the spectrum, I do feel better than I did last time I had COVID. I'm going to just glue down this side. I do feel better than I did last time when I had COVID 2 years ago. And that is a great deal thanks to this Paxlovid, which I wasn't able to take last time. Mom is in the hospital right now, you guys. She has pneumonia. So far, she is still testing negative for COVID. My brother is sick, but he is testing negative for COVID. I don't know how in the heck they have both managed to not test positively, but I'm so grateful that they have not. My brother is diabetic and has a history of asthma as a child, and has said he's not going to get any more boosters. So I worry about him. And if any of you guys know me, you know I worry. And then my mama, as we know, she's very frail in her health. She's in the hospital with pneumonia right now, but thankfully she's not testing positive for COVID. I've not been able to go see her because I am testing positive still. So I haven't been able to go see my mama at all this week, and she's been in there since Tuesday, I think. So it's been a horrible, 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 horrible time for me. So that's cute in and of itself. I do want to do a couple of children's journals. That's super cute. I like it, but we're going to collage on top. We're going to do a little collage work. So let me get my bucket o stuff that has collagey stuff in it. Yes. Right, so I mean, I could just do some really pretty papers, but I think we need to do like a little mixture of everything, yeah? So that means book pages and other pages and stuff like that. And of course we have to have the standard obligatory, yeah, dictionary page. So that's going on there. So yeah, I'm starting to feel better. Yesterday I was kind of feverish, hot and cold all day. And then gosh, I wanted pizza so bad. Like, I want junk food when I don't feel good. So I wanted pizza, yeah. So I think, I'm not going anywhere to get it. I'm going to go ahead and call and order off of Uber. You guys, frickin' Uber is so expensive. It is ridiculous. Like, I called on Uber Eats, or didn't call, I placed my order, right? Automatically, because you're placing it on Uber, whatever would be a regular deal on their website is going to turn into a more expensive period. And I've noticed that when I'm down at my regular work too, because I mean, it's just something that's going to happen. It's just going to happen. It's going to be more expensive. So I ordered a 12-inch thin crust pizza and an order of cheese sticks. All said and done, it was a $50 order. 50 bucks, you guys. I mean, are we for real here? So I'm doing the basic 3 standard, and of course I did that wrong, so I'm going to have to throw a 4th standard in there. The basics being coffee dyed paper, a book page, and a dictionary page. Sorry, I'm still kind of with it. We're going to put that right there. So now, okay. Anyways, it was a $50 order, and then you know what I did? I frickin' ordered a thin crust. You guys, I don't even like thin crust. So I was really upset about that. $50 for a pizza I didn't even want or like. But it is what it is. It's over and done. I ate. I felt better. Okay, I'm just going to throw some of this stuff in here just to make some pretty on this nail. Just to throw a little pretty on here. And then maybe we can put a bit here. I'm not going to do a whole lot because I think we're going to put some labels and things on, yeah? And I'm still coughing up a lung at the drop of a hat. But it is what it is, you know, it's COVID. I'm supremely grateful that nobody in my family got it besides me so far. I told my brother he probably needs to test again tomorrow or the next day. But I'm running out of tests. I've only got 2 more tests, and I need to make sure that I've got enough so that I can test negative prior to going back to work on Monday. And I'm doing a whole week here without a paycheck, so yeah. I tested my mom 3 times. 3 times she came up negative. And she was fighting testing. Didn't want me to test her, didn't want me to test her. Finally, I had to say, Mom, if you go into the hospital because you have COVID, I am not coming to visit you because you've refused to test. Then she let me test her. And of course, then she shows up next. She's like, I don't have it. Well, yeah, clearly you don't, Mom. You're one of the lucky ones. But, I mean, I got her doctor to call in the Paxlovid so that she was immediately going to be covered. You know, that was my concern. I wanted to make sure that she had to, because you can only start taking that within 5 days of showing symptoms. So I wanted to make sure that she was immediately covered the minute she showed a positive test. And then the hospital knows that I've got COVID. But they haven't been testing her. They've just got her on the floor because I guess she's not really showing any other symptoms other than the pneumonia. There we go. Okay, so we've got a little bit of that. Do we want to, let's do like a focal point. Oh, I like that. What do you guys think? Yeah. I've had this thing sitting on my desk for a while. I've cut it out of one of the books. I think I cut this out of a Victorian flower album. And I've had it sitting on my desk. I was going to use it as the topper for Melissa Sue's journal. And it just didn't happen. So I think we're going to put this on here. Yeah, it's killed me not being able to go and see my mama. I've not slept very well because she's been in the hospital and I haven't been able to go and take care of her, you know? Ooh, that is going to be a wet bit. Okay, we're going to put that right there. I am not inking any of this stuff. You guys will notice that I am not inking. Holy cow, what is wrong with me, right? Nope, just didn't feel like it. Okay, that, no need to save. Okay, so let's get some labels out. These are brown labels. Let's go ahead and do, I think I like you right there. And what if we put you there? Just a couple of labels. What do you think? Yeah? These I got off of Temu. They're in a box of 1,000. I do believe that they are washi. And see, I like that because then it shows through. And the sticker part comes off really, I'm going to say it now, really easy, and it's not going to. Hold on. Oh, this taste is just no joke, you guys. Ugh. I've been sucking on no sugar cough drops non-stop. I'm going to put you up here. And then what if we put this like A right here in the corner? I don't know why, but we need something up here or here. Let's see. Let's just see what we can do. Ah, come here. We could just put Columbus there. Maybe. I'm kind of liking the idea of, how about an M? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's what it's going to be. Or should we put it as a W? We're just going to do an M right there in the corner. Yeah. So one of the things that you can do with the paper is just a simple little journal card. Yeah. Collage the front. And then right on the back. Right, now let's, I mean, the same thing could be said with the tag, but we're going to go ahead and do one. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do a tag too. So, I have blanks somewhere. Hi, Jeffro. Okay. I'm just using, this is just pen gear. It's just a bit of pen gear. 3x5. Index card. That's all that is. Okay. Let us do the next bit that we can do. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's glue it on first and then we'll cut it. I hear you, Jeffy. I hear you, little guy. What you want? What you want, Jeffro? Okay. Get some glue on here. I have called to check on my mom. And then like yesterday, I actually had a little bit of gumption. And so I've bought a bunch of acrylic paint and some paint holders because I'm debating whether I want to start doing jelly stamping. Thank you, Carrie the Crafter. But I also saw a couple things that he does for background papers that are mwah. I will, when I finally get brave enough to actually attempt it, I will for sure share that video because he is, I've told so many people to check him out because he is just absolutely amazing when he explains. He takes the time to explain. He encourages people to do your art, you know, do your own art because he is an artist. And so he 100%, you know, talks from the stance of an artist, and he's just, oh, it's so good, you guys. It's truly so good. Right, so I'm doing this for a little bit of stability to this. It's a really thin bit of card, so I think we can do another bit of something on it, but instead of doing a bunch of collage, I think I'm just going to cut one big piece to cover it, and then we can stamp on it or do something else, yeah? Ooh, what about this? Ooh, hold on. Hold on. I got some pieces here. And I think this might work pretty darn good. Let's see. We could just do some simple collaging with this. Just a couple bits of simple collage right there. So yeah, we're gonna throw something on here. I want this on here first. Maybe. Put you on there. We can put you on here. Then we've got this beautiful roses at the bottom. then, let's do a bit of map across the top, yeah? Why not? Adds a bit of color. Throws a little bit of pop in there. Oh, so anyways, what I was doing, so I got a little bit of like rearranging done in this craft room, and then it took so much out of me that it wore me out, and I was like, okay, now I need to just chill for the rest of the day, which I did. I just chilled out because I was kind of running hot and cold and feverish yesterday and coughing more than I have been, and I think it's because I was feeling just that much better that I was just better enough to start doing something and wore myself out. Don't need to keep that little teeny tiny piece. Shave that little bit off. Shave that bit off. Okay, now we need to look for a focal point of some sort. So, I like the idea of a black and white focal point for this. I like that. Yeah, it's a rose like the other roses. I like that quite a bit. So we're going to put that on there. And I just happen to have black and white labels in this pack that I don't have in anything yet. Hang on. It is truly horrifying, you guys, this bile taste. It's so disgusting. I really want to test myself and see if I'm negative, but I tested Wednesday, still positive. I've only got 2 more tests, and I'd like to give one to my brother for Sunday so he can try to see if he's positive Sunday, so he can call Monday to get Paxlovid, because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday would be the 5th day. He would have to get it by then. But he wasn't even slightly positive. He was completely negative. There was no sign of any kind of positive reaction on his test whatsoever. Same for my mom. So he's like, it's got to be the flu. And I'm like, I don't think it is. I think it's just too soon for the symptoms to show up. This is not an easy to peel. Come on. There we go. Oh, I had it and dropped it. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, and I like it just like that, where it covers all 3. Love it. Yeah, I like that a lot. That is a nice, it just like pops right there, doesn't it? But I do want a label here to kind of cover up where that poor little rose is cut. So, let's do a little bit of that. Right up there. And then let's do a number and maybe another skinny one. I want this round one right here. I want that round one right there. And then I want one of these skinny-ish ones. So let's put that there and then put that there. Yep, that's perfect. Perfection. It was like 70 degrees a couple days ago, and now it's like 20 degrees. It's so crazy this time of year. Let's go ahead and put that there. And we can put this right here. Now I had in my mind that I wanted to do a twine I wanted to do a twine tie, but since we've added that black, I'm thinking of doing something else instead now. So let's get our handy dandy Amazon card that we've just cut some angles into. This is my favorite tool to use, you guys, because it lines you up. So that you get the same angle on both sides. There's no right or wrong. I did big, little, and little. You know, you just do a cut and that's what you can use. Now let's go ahead and let's see what we have, what we have. Right. We're going to use the big one, the 3/16. And then pop one of those in. Oh, I just about pinched my finger on that, you guys. And then we're going to I use Julie's settings, Julie from Camellia Craft Designs. She does it on A2 and that makes it roll instead of splay out. So I use that. I don't know what ones do it on the smaller one, on the 8/16 one. I don't know, but A2 does the big one on your crocodile. Now, I don't get to use a lot of this black, so we're going to use some of Erin's black. This is all Erin's seam binding, and it's beautiful, you guys. Like, she makes the most delicious seam bindings. Well, yes, she does. It's scrumdiddlyumptious. My hands are so cold right now, I can't. Yeah. It's kind of cold in this craft room today. I'm almost ready where I could probably give you guys a tour. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. What do you guys think? Yeah? Okay, so we now have done, we've done, you know what? I want to do the corners of this. I don't want this, all this, it's got to be rounded. Journal cards just have to have that rounded corner, don't they? And the thing is these are completely different, even though we've used basically the same supplies. You know, we've used that craft paper, we've used some kind of card, and then I've used a book. You know, we've done collaging out of my scraps, but look at the difference in that. Okay, so now let's see here. What else can we do? We could do a we could do an edge. Yeah, let's do an edge piece. And we can do a belly band. So let's see here. We can do a page edge piece. For an edge piece, I'm just going to cut about 3/4 of an inch. No, about an inch. Yeah. Belly band. We're going to make a belly band. Let's do it 2 inches. I'm going to set this aside for now over here. I'm going to put you back up here where you belong so I don't lose you. Okay. Let's do the page edge first because I have an idea for that. Okay, it's going to be pretty simple, honestly. I am just simply going to take a paintbrush and some of our paints, and we're just going to have fun painting this. Isn't that cute? I got that for this purpose. Okay. Now, as you guys know, this is my shiny stuff that I love. And then this is just from Five Below. This right here, Five Below. Nothing expensive, nothing fancy. Okay. Do we want to make it where we've got it a little stronger before we start? Yeah, maybe we do. Okay, hold on. Let us... Nah. It's a page topper or ender. Page ender. Okay, so yeah, this is just plain and simple. This is just stuff I got from Five Below. And all I'm going to do is just throw some colors on here. And I know it's not going to be a whole lot of bright because it's brown paper. So we're just going to throw a mixture of colors on here. Oh, that yellow's not going to show up. Okay. Blue does. Okay. Let's do this lime green. I bet that'll be nice on there. If it shows up. That's okay, we're almost done, so we don't need a whole lot more. Okay, now we're going to grab some of our iridescents. Oh yeah, we like the iridescent. It's just going to make it kind of interesting. And there we go, just something super simple, but it's something that you can put on the end of a page. You can put it on the end of the page, and it'll throw a little bit of interest on an otherwise kind of, you know, not interesting page. Right. So for example, here's my page. We can then just glue this on the edge, and then we've got that beautiful difference. It's just something that shows some visual interest. Oh. Okay, now belly band, I know I want to make it a little bit firmer, stronger. Why do I feel like I'm trying to build the $1 Million Man there? So I'm just going to grab some cardstock. Boom. And honestly, what's the length of this that I've got going on? What am I working on? Let's do some measurements here, shall we? That is 8.5, so that's probably too long for what I would normally do. But that's okay. We're going to work with what we've got and then trim later. So all I'm going to do for my belly band, I'm going to do something like this. We're going to glue some of this on. I should have cut this off. Yeah, my bug's been walking across my desk. I can see a little buggy here. Any of you guys have little critters that you find their presence left behind for you while you're crafting? Or is it just me? Okay. Now see the beauty of having this really crazy color schemed bookmark. Well, I guess it's not too bad now that we've cut it down. Okay, so now we can do some decoration, or we can leave it to decorate later, or if we wanted to keep on point with our theme, we can do it on this side and then do, why don't we do a little, let's do a little stamping on it. Why not? These are new. These are from Temu. I haven't tried them out yet, so we're going to try them live. Yeah. And then the list goes on with stuff that you can do with this, with the brown paper. You could do, let's see, you can do tags. Oh, I need to get a thingy. You can do tags. You can do labels. You can do words. You can do hidden paper clips. You could make envelopes out of it. I mean, the lists just go on and on. Truly they do. They go on and on and on of what you can do with them. Okay, I'm putting 2 on. There we go. So now we have a belly band that we can, you know, adorn later You know what, let's go ahead and put a couple labels on here. These are green. Put one of those there. And maybe we can put that. I feel like that's too big. You know what? I think we're going to do a different. Let's do this, but then let's do some butterflies or something. Ooh, or we're going to do this little birdie right here. We're going to do that, just like that. Yes, we are. Okay, one sticker, slightly Rotterdam, isn't that where Seven Plaza is from? Okay, so yeah, I do need to cut the tail off a little teeny tiny bit in part of this other Southampton, England. Right, so there you go. I'm going to call this quits now because my voice is going out. I'm starting to get a little dizzy and I probably need to go and lay down again for a little while. But yeah, so hopefully I will get back into filming again a little bit more regularly soon. I do appreciate all the well wishes and all the sweet comments that you guys have left me. And for everybody who's reached out to me, I do appreciate it very, very much. So yeah, here's what we've done. We've done, just out of this paper bag, or not paper bag, but this brown paper, we've made a tag and a journal card. We've made a belly band, which, yeah, it's a little more on the plain side, but you can decorate that up as you put it into your journal. And then this page edger, which I quite like. You could even cut it or tear it to give it some interest. I actually kind of feel like I want to put something hanging off of this, like a charm. Maybe. Okay, so until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.